Welcome back to computer science class. In the last video, we discussed about inline functions. And function overloading. Inline functions are the compact functions. In inline function, the function call is replaced by function body. In the last video, we completely discussed about function overloading and inline functions, characteristics of inline functions, advantages of inline function, then disadvantages of inline functions. In this video, we discuss about limitations of inline functions. The first limitation of the inline function, is if function have lengthier instructions and complex then the inline functions may not work properly. Second one is if function have recursive statements. Then also the inline functions may not work properly. Then third one is if function, here function means inline function, have go to statements, then also not properly work. Then fourth one is if function have switch statements, then also the inline functions may not work properly. In these conditions, the inline functions may not work properly. If it is a compact, the function have less number of instructions, then have a sequential number of instructions, then it work properly. If it is lengthier instructions, the function have lengthier instructions and complex instructions, then they may not work properly. If the inline function have recursive statements, here recursive means iterative statements, recursive functions, then it may not work properly. If the function have go to statements, switch statements, then also the inline functions not properly work. These are the limitations of inline function. If you use the function as inline, then it reduces the execution speed. Because it follows the expansion, where expansion is a process. Function call is replaced by function body. This technique is called expansion. Inline functions uses this technology, hence it reduces the execution speed. Let's discuss the one more function, that is friend function. Friend function is a non-member function. It can access a private members from outside the class. We know that class have private members, protected members and public members. Here members means data members. But protected and private members are only accessed by the member function of the same class. The protected and private members data members are only accessed by the member function of the same class. But friend is a function, it is a non-member function. Here the meaning of the non-member is it is not belongs to the any class. It can access a private and protected data members from outside the class. That is the advantage of friend function. It is also one of the non-member function. It is a non-member function. It access private private and protected, private and protected data members from outside the class, outside the class. That is the main advantage of friend function. So friend function is a non-member function. It accesses the data members from outside the class. Those are present in private and protected section. If it is public data members are accessed by any member function, any function. But the specialty of the friend function is it can access private and protected class. Say in a private class, private section, all data members are hidden. These are only accessed by the member function of the same class. Protected, those are accessed by the member function of the same class and friend function. Then also derived functions. But public data members are accessed outside the class members. But the friend is a common to the 2 or more classes. It can common to the 2 or more classes. Say then from these classes it can access private and protected data. That is the specialty of the friend function. Then friend function have some characteristics. Let's discuss the characteristics of friend function. The first characteristics of the friend function is friend functions begins with an keyword friend, begins with the keyword friend. Then second one is friend functions are declared. Friend functions are declared inside the class, but defined outside the class. Outside the class. See the first one. All friend functions are begins with a keyword friend. The declaration begins with a keyword friend. We know that declaration of the function do not have any body. Then see the second one. Friend functions are declared inside the class. These are declared inside the class but defined outside the class. Why? Because it is a non-member function of the class. So we have to define a friend function outside the class. If the friend function can access the data members from more than one class, then we have to declare a friend function in both the classes. We know that program have many number of classes. Then if you access a data from more than one class, then we have to declare a friend function in both the classes but defined only once after the declaration. That is the one of the advantage. Then friend can access the data members from both the classes if it is in private or protected. See the third one. Friend functions are declared in any section. Here section means, here sections are the any access specifier. Any section means any access specifiers. Access specifiers. Then fourth one is while defining the friend function, while defining the friend function, do not use any keywords. And any operators. Any operators. Here operators means scope resolution operator. Normally, to define a function outside the class definition, we use scope resolution operator. But while defining the friend function, we do not use any keyword. Any keyword, that is even and friend, any keyword, then an operator scope resolution. Do not use any operator, even and scope resolution operator. Then fifth one is friend functions. Friend functions cannot access data members directly. Cannot access data member directly. Only accessed through object of the class. The friend function cannot access the data members because it is a non-member function. It is not belongs to a particular class, hence cannot access directly. But it can access a data members only through object of that class. Then sixth one, friend functions are declared. Friend functions are declared in more than one class. With same name. We have to declare a friend function with more than one class with same name. These are the basic characteristics of the friend function. Let's discuss one by one detail. See the first one, friend function begins with an keyword friend. Say normally the functions are begins with return type specifier, function name, argument list with declaration. So along with these part, see friend functions are begins with an keyword friend, then compiler easily identify this is the friend function. Basic is friend is a non-member function. Second one is friend functions are declared inside the class. It is declared inside the class but defined outside the class. The friend functions are must be defined outside the class. Then friend functions are declared any section. Say here any section means in any under any access specifiers. Class have three types of access specifiers: private, protected and public. The declaration of the friend function is anywhere in the class. There is no meaning. Then fourth one is while defining the friend function, do not use any keywords even and friend and any operators. These are defined as normal functions outside the class. Then fifth one is friend functions cannot access data members. It cannot access data members directly. It can access the data members from more than one classes. Even data members are in private and public protected section, but cannot access directly. With the help of object, the friend function can access the data members. Then last one is friend functions are declared in more than one class. It can be declared more than one class. It can access the data member from more than one class. In that time, we have to declare a friend function. With the same name. In both the classes, we declare a friend function with the same name. These are the characteristics of friend function. Let's discuss the working of friend function with example. See the syntax of friend function. Inside the class, we have to declare a function. Class sample. The declaration is anywhere in the class. Say here the class have private section, protected section, then public section. These are the three access specifier. Say anywhere in the class we have to declare a friend function, only declare a friend function. The friend functions are defined outside the class. So to declare a friend function, it begins with keyword friend followed by return type, then function name, argument list, semicolon. This is the declaration of friend function inside the class. Declaration of friend function. See, begins with keyword friend, then return type, function name, argument list. Let's see the example. Class sample, then under private we declare integer of x. Under public section friend integer of add object. So that is here sample of obj. Close the class. See the example. The class name is sample, then private integer of x is a member data. It is a member data. Then there is a friend function. How it is known? It is a friend function. It is begins with a keyword friend. Then return type specifier here is integer. Then function name is add. Then sample of obj. Sample is a object class. Obj is a object of the class sample. So why it is? Because friend function access the data members only through object of the same class. It cannot access data members directly. Only through object it can access the data members. Let's see the working principle of friend function using program. Discuss the program to add two numbers using friend function. Class name is sum. Under private section we declare two variables, integer of a, integer of b. Under public section we declare a member function void set of integer of x, integer of y. This is used to initialize the data members. A equals x, b equals y. See the member function set. So it is used to initialize the data members. Then declare a friend function. Friend return type specifier is integer. Name is add. It accepts the parameter that is object of the class sum. Close the friend function. See the declaration of friend function. It begins with a keyword friend, return type specifier here it is integer, name of the function add, then it always accepts a object as an parameter, because friend function can access the data members only through objects. How it is access the data members only through object? See in the definition of friend function. So friend is in abstract form. We have to define the friend function after the class definition. While defining the friend function, do not use any keyword even an friend. Then do not use scope resolution operator. So directly use the return type specifier, integer, then function name add, parameters are sum of object. Then the return type specifier is integer, hence it return object dot a plus object dot b. It returns object dot a plus object dot b. So using object and member access operator, that is dot operator, it can access the data members. See how the friend function access a data member. It access the private friend access the data members but cannot direct. It can access the private members only through object. Let's discuss how to access the friend function in main program. In a main program, we have to access a friend function. The friend functions are accessed as same as normal member function. It can access as same as normal function without any object. Normally we have object to access a member function, but the friend functions are accessed as normal member functions. See, first we create a object for the class sum. Here we use OB. OB stands for object name. Then clear screen CLR SSCR. Next, first we call the function set. Set is a member of the class sum. So we have to use the object OB dot sum. So sum function have two parameters x and y. To call the particular member function, we must pass the value. So here pass the value 10, 20 because the function set have two parameters. While calling, we have to match the parameters. Then also we match the data type. 10 and 20 are the integer type value. Next, we have to call the friend function. The friend functions are invoked as same as normal member function. So inside the output statement, sum is, here we call the function friend, that is add by passing the object, add object, then get ch. So this is the calling of the friend function. See, to call the class members, we use object, then member access operator. But to call the friend function, say directly we use the name of the friend function, then parameter. But here parameter is a object, hence here we pass the object as a parameter. Then friend is a non-member function. While call the data members in friend function, it uses the object. Only object through it can access the data members using object and member access operator. See the difference between normal member function and friend function. Friend function is declared inside the class definition, with the keyword friend. Then the friend functions are defined outside the class definition. See, it is a class definition. So outside the class definition, we define a friend function. While defining, do not use any keywords even and friend. Then friend function can access the data members, private members only through object. Hence, it is always object as a parameter. See the definition of friend function. Here we access A and B. A and B are the private members of the class sum. To access A and B, here we use the object of the same class, that is object dot A, object dot B. The friend can access the private members only through object of the same class. The next one is to call the friend function. We do not use any object. The calling of the friend function is same as a normal member function call. See the difference. Sum is a member function of the class, then add is a non-member function. So set. So here set is a member function of the class sum. Then add is a friend function. It is a non-member function. Hence set function is called through object, but add function is directly we call. So these are the difference between member function and non-member function. So here friend is a non-member function. The purpose of the friend is it can access the private and protected data members outside the class. Then also it can access data members from more than one class. It can access data members from more than one class. If it is more than one class, then in both the classes we must declare a friend function, but defined after the class. That is the advantage of friend function. So this is the end of this chapter, that is function overloading and other member function. In this chapter we discuss function overloading, definition of the function overloading, need of the function overloading, then advantages, then disadvantages of function overloading, then syntax of function overloading. Next, inline function, the advantages of inline function, disadvantages of inline function, limitations of inline function, characteristics of inline function. Next one is friend function. So here we discuss characteristics of friend function, then example for friend function. In this chapter again we have a 5 marks question, mostly about friend function, mostly asking about friend function, that is characteristics of friend function or example for friend function. To write the friend function program, be careful about the characteristics. Thank you.